Let's also quickly pull up some of those stocks, see whether there's an impact. 30 seconds to close the cash market, at least in trade today. We're absolutely flat on the Nifty. No real moves seen. The cash trading session also not seeing any significant move, at least at a net level. So you're largely seeing a flattish kind of move. Well, Grasim is down 1% in the cash segment. Last 15 odd minutes is what we've seen that in terms of the move. Nestle down around 4/10, HDFC Bank down around a third. So those are some of your movers over the last 15 minutes or thereabouts. SBI, that one's down. That one's up 0.75% over the last 15 odd minutes. So you're seeing some good strength build up over there. In fact, stock turning green as a result of that. Some of the big gainers of the week, I also want to quickly flag those out because we've closed the week as well. And HDFC Life is your top gainer, 3.5% move on HDFC Life, Eternal up 3% as well. Kotak Bank, Power Grid are just some of your other gainers in trade, for the week gone by. Kunal, I wonder from within the private banks, is Kotak Mahindra Bank staging a bit of a comeback? Last few days I've seen that there's been some good moves coming on that stock. Trying to understand whether that can sustain.
Yeah, I think, Harsh, we remember, I think a couple of days back I mentioned that the private sector banking stocks, few selective ones like Kotak and Axis Bank, they are the ones which are looking attractive, specifically on the back of, two reasons. One, that the indicators were deeply oversold for the stock prices and that the stocks had tapped back into a strong support territory. I think around 385.90 approximately. From there, Kotak Bank has moved on to that 400, 405 mark. I think today its high was around 405 odd levels for the stock price. It's cooled off from the intraday highs. The candlestick pattern is not attractive today. For example, what's formed for Kotak Bank on closing basis, we call this as more of a doji pattern, and this could probably indicate that maybe I think for the next couple of days the stock might see slight bit of a cool off over here. But I think as a process, what we are seeing is that many of these private sector banking names are tapping back into their strong support territories and then seeing that odd 5%, 7% swing. So it's always better to try and wait for these stocks to come back into that support territory where the risk reward also originates to be a lot more positive.